Hello, I'm Dave with Mortgage Solutions of Georgia. I'm a certified mortgage consultant, and on this video we're going to be discussing step 3 of 5 of the home buying process. So at this juncture, we know that you're pre-approved for the loan and you've already found a house and now you're under contract, so congratulations. So when you buy a house, this kind of works in cycles. You should always start with pre-approval, so that would be discussing your loan options to determine if you're able to buy with your mortgage consultant. Once that's determined and we know that you're good to go for a loan, we take a backseat role and get you with one of our referral partners who's a very skilled real estate agent who will help you find the right house for you and negotiate a deal. And then once that's done, they'll take a backseat role and then we'll jump back into the front seat and kind of lead you to the closing table. So, right now we're on the documentation phase. You found a house, you're under contract, congratulations. Now we got to get the loan into underwriting and get it approved. So when we talk loan documentation, it's important to understand that we're in a completely different mortgage market than what we were 5, 6, 10 years ago. In today's mortgage market, lenders are very, very picky about documentation. And having the right type of documentation is essential to having a smooth closing. Some of the documentation that you may be expected to get, and I can probably tell you that in 90% of the time I'm telling my clients to get me the same documents, okay? Income documents. You'll be asked to supply the last 2 years of your tax returns. You'll also be required to supply your last 2 years of W-2s. See, it's not good enough just to supply your W-2s. We should also ask for your last 2 years tax returns because some people have certain unreimbursed business expenses which can actually hurt us when it comes to obtaining a mortgage loan. So we'd rather just get all the information up front, and we realize that it's a lot of documentation up front, but we'd rather know if we've got a problem up front rather than to finding out we got a problem the day before closing. So for income docs, you'll need your last 2 years W-2s, your last 2 years worth of tax returns, and 1 month's worth of your most recent pay stubs. So if you get paid on a weekly basis, I need your most recent 4 paychecks. But most people get paid on a bi-monthly or a semi-monthly pay cycle. So in that case, I really just need your most recent 2 months worth of pay stubs to show your most recent 30 days worth of pay. So your income docs would be last 2 years of W-2s and tax returns, 1 month's worth of pay stubs. As far as assets go, we will really be looking for your most recent last 2 months worth of bank statements. Now, important to note here, I want the real deal when it comes to bank statements. I'm not looking for a transaction history or an online printout. It's okay to pull down the actual bank statements off of your online account so long as they are in fact the actual bank statements that would otherwise be mailed to you. And it's also important to note that I need every single page of the bank statement. So most bank statements are going to be numbered. And if it says pages 1 of 7, even if that 7th page is completely blank and you're thinking to yourself, Dave will never need to see a blank page, I will need to see it. So just prep yourself for that. So actual bank statements, last 2 months, all pages. Also, lenders nowadays are looking at your bank statements closely. They're looking for miscellaneous deposits going into your account that are not payroll related. So most people, when they get paid, they get a direct deposit and their paycheck goes directly into their account. But if there are other larger deposits, like cash deposits, just randomly into your account, that can be a problem and you're going to have to explain and source and document where that money came from. So be prepped for that. Lastly, we need a copy of your driver's license, your social security card, if you have it. We prefer to have it, but we realize that some people don't have their social security card, so if you are one of those individuals who do not have your social security card, just let us know up front. Other documentation could be anything like divorce decrees, if you were ever divorced, child support orders if you're paying or receiving child support, Lending requirements are different, documentation requirements rather are different for loan program to loan program, but the basics of the documentation phase would be the necessities of the loan. So income, assets, driver's license, social security card, and that should be about it.